Shalom Aleichem once again. So we spoke previously a little bit about trauma. And what we suggested is that trauma is when a person meets a severe, distressing situation. Trauma is a response to a severe, distressing situation, a situation that a person could not hold. Trauma is, so to speak, an illness. It's an illness of not being fully alive in the present moment. Trauma is the ripping away, the disconnect from innocence. And trauma steals wonder and hope. And when we're speaking about trauma, we want to realize that in the way that we are describing what we are describing now, we are suggesting Adam and Chava, based on the teachings of Rabbi Singer, was the first universal traumatic experience. Everything radically changed thereafter. And what we can come to say is that that experience ricocheted through all of time and memorial. It's ricocheted and it affects each and every one of us. When there's wars in the world, when there's people suffering, when there's the pain that people go through, the anxiety, the stress, the darkness, it's sourced in Chet Adam. And all of us together are wanting to heal, to find that inner point where we can really let go of all the layers upon layers upon layers. Now, what we can suggest through Tikkun Hamidos, through beautifying, through rectifying, through cultivating healthier character traits, and as we said, the natural response is when we're healing from our traumas, it's achdus, we feel better with each other. That's, there's more a natural love. And so through Tikkun Hamidos and through achdus and through healing from trauma, we start to find our way back to the echad, to the yichud. We start to find our way back to the ahava, to the oneness, the integration, the unity, and the love. We find our way back as we heal. And it's important to remember, to heal is good for us. It's good for us. We feel better. We feel different. It's true to say at first when we heal, when we work on admitting something is wrong, something is off. So at first we feel fear, we feel uncertain, and then we feel confused. But then after that we feel magnificent. As we know, beginnings are exciting, middles are messy, and ends are glorious. But it's good for us to heal. It's good for us. It's good for our families to heal. It's good for our communities to heal. It's good for the human race to heal. It's good for us. It's what's needed. And this is part of the redemption process. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. Our consciousness is going to expand and become amplified. And we're going to be stretched, and we're going to have to lean into that discomfort. But when we do lean into it, owning it, when we come from a sense of having the ability to say, I'm present and I choose to engage, it changes us from the inside out. As we said, we feel different and we feel better. We live a more directed, focused life. It's a life with more loving. It's a life with more joy. We feel more energized and we feel more resilient. We are more resilient. When we're healing, we become more playful, more smiling. And all the good words it brings to mind. Imagine right now all of the good words that you would fill up a room with. More words and more words. That I matter, I'm playful, I'm loving, I'm healthy, I'm joyful, I'm excited, I could be serious at times. All the good words, vulnerable, every good word that you think about and you would fill your mind and flood your mind with, that's what happens when we are healing. That's what happens when we're being metaken our midais, and that's what happens when I'm healing from my traumas, if that's a better word to use in this day and age for now. It's good for us. And as we go further, it's to bear this in mind, it's to hold this in mind, because the more that we really can be present and own what's going on, and we can hold it, it will radically make shifts in everything that we know for the better, for the good. The way we look at ourselves, the way we look at each other, the way we interact with our momentary to momentary experience, it's going to be better. And really we should want this and we should yearn for this, because Be'ezras Hashem, it's going to radically change us for the best. So these are some thoughts just to add to what we're sharing right now. Wishing you bracha, mazel and hatzlacha, much love, and may we live with plenty of energy. May we remember we matter. May we be resilient, joyful and playful, and everything else as well. Kol tov, and hopefully we will be in touch again very shortly.